Okay, now we are starting our walk in Piazza del Popolo because it's basically the entrance to the Centro Storico and the Tridente, which is Via del Babuino, Via del Corso and Via Ripetta. This is Piazza del Popolo. Obviously, I suggest you take a moment to visit Piazza del Popolo because it has many landmarks, the fountain, this ancient Egyptian obelisk, Santa Maria del Popolo Basilica, and these two churches. They are known as twin churches because at first sight they might look identical, but they are not identical. And they are at the entrance of the Tridente Road. To go to our next stop, the Spanish Steps. To go to the Spanish Steps, we take Via del Babuino. But first, we stop for a coffee because we still didn't have our first morning coffee, and we have it in Canova. It's very popular. It's a very old cafe, coffee shop, restaurant. They serve Caffè Trombetta, which is a local brand of coffee, and it's very nice. So let's have our first morning coffee. On our way to Piazza di Spagna and the Spanish Steps, from Piazza del Popolo, we are taking Via del Babuino. This is a lovely road. It's one of the roads of the Tridente in Rome, and it's full of shops, very nice boutiques of clothes, many hotels. And on the left, I will point where it's Via Margutta, which is the street of the artists in Rome. Very nice, very famous, big 5-star hotel. The Rossi. This is a very popular 5-star hotel, Hotel de Rossi. Jewelry shop. This is Palazzo Nainer, another 5-star hotel. Yeah, the architect is Giuseppe Valadier, also extremely famous artist. This is a shop, a Givenchy store, lovely clothes. Moschino. We have big brands, big names here. And in Tridente, Via del Babuino is also, it's very famous for the big brands. For men clothes, Boggi Milano, it's hot. For a nice detour in our walk, we take this small road, Vicolo del Babuino, and we go see Via Margutta. It's the artist street. There was a famous Italian director, Federico Fellini, who lived there. In fact, there is still the plate, Federico Fellini and Giulietta Masina, his wife. Let's go. And there is also a very nice vegetarian restaurant. And a very nice new seafood restaurant, Osteria La Segreta. Here, for example, you can see Studio d'Arte, Campaiola. This is art workshop. Then they have tailors. Now it's very trendy and artist. Look how beautiful it is with all the plants. It's very nice. Obviously cobbled street with the San Pietrini. This is a new restaurant. It's called Osteria La Segreta. It's fairly new and we still have to try it. Here, it's always walking along the Via Margutta, off Via Margutta. It's this palace, and it's in this house, Pablo Picasso, the famous Spanish painter, lived in 1917, and he also produced some of his paintings here. This also in Via Margutta, it's a very famous and historical shop, workshop actually. It's called Il Marmorano, and the owner works in marble. This is Fontana degli Artisti. We are going here, turn right, and we are going to again Via del Babuino. This is a Miu Miu clothes shop, gorgeous, expensive, beautiful clothes, shoes. Now we are going to, we turn left. We are back in Via del Babuino and we carry on. Roberto Cavalli is a designer, fashion designer from Florence who recently died. His clothes are gorgeous. Everything is gorgeous from Roberto Cavalli. This is Chanel, famous. Tiffany, very famous. You can see the column. We are arriving to Piazza di Spagna. And you will also see everywhere, left and right, you will also see a big clothes brand. Dolce & Gabbana, you will see Valentino, Chanel, Gucci. Here there is everything and everyone. Here already, here there is a metro station, there. If you want very typical English tea, here it's a Babington's tea rooms, serving English teas, scones, pastries, and it's right at the foot of the Spanish Steps there. This is the Barcaccia fountain, very famous fountain, carved by the father of Gian Lorenzo Bernini, Pietro Bernini, with the help of a son. This is Piazza di Spagna, and you can see the Spanish Steps, Trinità dei Monti in Italian. This is one of the places you shouldn't miss if it's your first time in Rome. As you can see, it's packed, but it's really unmissable. The monumental staircase, the Trinità dei Monti Church, and La Barcaccia fountain, sinking fountain of Bernini. Our next stop in our walk around the Rome's Centro Storico is Fontana di Trevi from Piazza di Spagna. It's gonna be, let's say, 10 minutes walk because we are gonna notice a few of the landmarks along the way. Let's go. On our way to the Trevi Fountain, we are going to leave the Spanish Steps on our left, then we go straight with all the Via dei Condotti, Via Borgognola, Via Fatina. On our right, we go straight on to Via di Propaganda Fide towards the Trevi Fountain. Let's go. On our way from the Spanish Steps to Trevi Fountain, we are taking Via di Propaganda Fide. Here on the left side, number 1C, you can see the Propaganda Fide Palace. This is, as you can see, the curved, it's a typical style of the architect, very famous Baroque architect Francesco Borromini. This was actually a place where the famous rivalry between Bernini and Borromini, one of the places where it took place because they had disagreements. We are at the end of Via Propaganda Fide. Continue just a little bit like 10 meters and don't miss visiting this church. It's a Basilica of Sant'Andrea delle Fratte because inside there are two angels carved by Bernini. Originally they were in Porta Sant'Angelo and now they were kept here because they wanted to protect them from the weather and everything, and so they are still preserved here in Basilica di Sant'Andrea delle Fratte, so I suggest you visit. We are entering the Chiesa di Sant'Andrea delle Fratte because we want to see the two angels of Bernini. We already saw them, but we want to see them again. Here we are taking Via del Nazareno and we are going towards Via della Panetteria and Fontana di Trevi. In the description below you are going to find the full map. Don't worry. Let's go. From Via del Nazareno you cross the traffic light and you take Via della Stamperia towards Fontana di Trevi. At the end of Via della Stamperia, we are about to see the Trevi Fountain. The next stop in our walk is the Pantheon. It's gonna take us about 10 minutes to go. We take Piazza di Trevi, so now on the right with Fontana di Trevi on our right, and we carry on Via delle Muratte. Let's go. If you are in the Trevi Fountain and it's super hot and you feel like gelato because why not, it's always time to gelato here. The gelatis is a good one. Right off Fontana di Trevi you take Via delle Muratte and you will find a forno with caffè. So a coffee shop with croissant, cornetto, all the pastries. made in the bakery. So go there for a nice maritozzo. And if you find yourself around the Trevi Fountain for lunchtime, Baccano, it's very nice. And we tried many times, so we know it's very nice. I haven't tried Al Moro restaurant, but I heard it's also nice.
But you have to see.
Let's carry on towards the Pantheon. Continuing on Via delle Muratte from Fontana di Trevi towards the Pantheon, so Via del Corso first. On your left, you're gonna find this little enclave. This is a little hidden gem. It's Galleria Sciarra, which is an internal courtyard of a private building. You can enter, you can go past, you can enter, you can see it's a Liberty style gallery. It's lovely, it's very nice. So Via delle Muratte starts in Fontana di Trevi and ends in Via del Corso. This is a very long shopping street. We need to cross it to go towards the Pantheon. For the Pantheon, we keep going straight, but I mean, while walking, don't miss the little glimpses and views that you see in each of the tiny alleys, because this is the beauty of Rome city center. Now here, going towards the Pantheon, on our left, we are going to see the ruins of the Temple of Hadrian. It's a 2nd century Roman temple. You see the giant columns. Here we are in Piazza di Pietra, and this is the Hadrian temple. So from this tiny alley, Via delle Paste, now we are gonna turn right, Via del Seminario. We are gonna take Via del Seminario. We end up in the Pantheon. Let's go. At the end of Via del Seminario, we are just facing now the Pantheon, the side of the Pantheon, and we are in Piazza della Rotonda. Let's go. If it's your first time in Rome, you can't possibly miss the Pantheon, because Pantheon, the temple of all gods. It's an ancient Roman temple, just like the Trevi Fountain. Unless you come at 5 in the morning in winter, you're gonna find it super crowded and packed. You can see this is the queue everywhere. Now we are gonna cross Corso del Rinascimento, and we are gonna go towards the Piazza Navona. Piazza Navona also will be pretty crowded, but it feels less crowded because it's much bigger. Let's go. From Piazza della Rotonda, we go around the Fontana del Pantheon, and we take Via Giustiniani to go towards Corso del Rinascimento and Piazza Navona. Let's go. As you can see, these are the cobbles, a little bit different from the ones that we saw in Piazza del Popolo, but still they are not completely even and regular, so always make sure you wear comfortable shoes. With my sneakers, I go everywhere. From the Pantheon, we took Via Giustiniani towards Piazza Navona. Before reaching Corso del Rinascimento, you can stop in Piazza S.Luigi di Francesi, because there is the Chiesa S.Luigi di Francesi, which has 3 Caravaggio paintings, so don't miss this. It's a little detour. You are not gonna find a big queue, but it's really worth a stop. Let's go. Let's quickly enter and see the Caravaggio paintings. Even though there are plenty of masterpieces and paintings, this is still a church, so we need to keep the walls down. This is not exactly a hidden gem, because I mean it's between the Pantheon and Piazza Navona, so it's in the very city center. But as you can see, it's not as crowded as the Vatican museums and St. Peter's Basilica. So I definitely suggest that you enter, and it's also a beautiful church packed with masterpieces and paintings and sculptures. Let's keep going, and we are gonna find Corso del Rinascimento. Then we cross Corso del Rinascimento and we are in Piazza Navona, which is the last step of our walk in the city center, and I hope you liked it. Carrying on, we end up in Corso del Rinascimento, we cross it, and we directly end up in Piazza Navona. Let's go. Also Piazza Navona, very likely you're gonna find it very crowded, but it feels less crowded, and there is more space to walk than, let's say, Trevi Fountain and the Pantheon, because it's a very large square. Here in the information, in the description below, you're going to find a link to our video entirely devoted to all the masterpieces you're going to see in Piazza Navona. After our walk around the city center, we stopped in Coromandel, which is not too far from Piazza Navona. I will put the link to the map to reach for a little brunch before going back sightseeing. I ordered avocado toast. My husband ordered spicy potatoes, with some nice sauces. I have caffè macchiato with almond milk, and I have normal, simple coffee. It's a lovely place. This is a very nice place. Also inside, it's a lovely how it's decorated, but it's always crowded. So I really suggest that you book. Otherwise, you will not find a place inside or at all because it's always crowded. You can have breakfast, brunch, and also on a light lunch.
We finished our walk around the city center, and we had our brunch in Coromandel, as you saw. So now we were going back home, but on our way we found Gelateria del Teatro. Now it's noon, so it's not really time for gelato, but can we resist? Can we skip it? No.
Yeah.
So we are just going in for just a tiny little gelato. It's always time for the gelato. And Gelateria del Teatro is working. Gelateria del Teatro, Via del Babuino is one of the best gelato shops in the world.
I hope you enjoyed today's self-guided tour. I'm very quickly going to show you all the roads we took, and I'm going to leave the link of this map in the description. All you need to do is click on the link. It will take you to your Google Map application, and you can follow the map from your phone. And it started in Piazza del Popolo, continued all the way to Spanish Steps, and then to Trevi Fountain. 20 minutes only if you want to walk without stopping anywhere, but you need to consider that you might want to have a coffee or you're going to stop in different landmarks, so you need more than 20 minutes. 1.5 kilometers, and you need comfortable shoes because some of those roads, or most of them, are cobblestone. From Trevi Fountain, right here, we continued the walk all the way to Piazza di S.Luigi. We visited this church of S.Luigi, the Francesi, and saw the Caravaggio paintings. Once that was done, we came back on this road, which is right next to the church, Via del Salvatore. We crossed this road and we arrived in Piazza Navona. After Piazza Navona, we went directly to Coromandel for our brunch. They offer breakfast, brunch, and lunch. And after our brunch, we ended this tour in Gelateria del Teatro. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also make sure to check out romeactually.com to see more tips and guides about Rome.